Hello, everyone. Everybody's asking for the name of this song. I'm nervous to even try to pronounce it. It's Feelin' So Matryoshka by The Scary Jokes. It's off the album April Fools. It's kind of a bop. I think this song slaps, personally. Ah, shit, I may have, screwed up my sound settings for the game. But I'm gonna... It's been, what? Maybe, like, 10 hours since I did the Super Meat Boy, like, accidental speedrun, and now I'm like, okay, I want to do Cotton Alley now. I looked at the... I did the first level, which I had never completed before. I remember on my first playthrough, I, like, went in, I, like, looked at the first level, and I was like, no thanks, I don't want to do this. And I immediately left. But then I took a peek after the first level, and I was like, okay, they're not all, like, pure Kaizo, you know? To people watching the VOD, the music that I play at the beginning of streams is always in the description, by the way. I always link it, or at least say what it is. Sometimes it's hard to link some of the music that I use. This one is totally fine, though. Let's get the game up. Super Meat Boy, what a game. Yeah, this is actually, I made a little collage out of, like, images I had. I realized I had a lot of pictures of pink buildings for some reason. I was like, this is perfect. Cotton Alley. Hold on, I'm just doing some streamer stuff. I don't want to scare you with gamer lingo, so I won't go into the gory details. This is Dr. Fetus, okay. Nobody loves Dr. Fetus, that's sad. Oh, now it's hella loud. Hold on. It was kind of quiet for that intro cutscene. That looks about right. Let me know if this sounds like a good level. Here we go, Cotton Alley. Let's beat our meat. Today. A viewer from Argentina. That's cool. It's kind of sounds cheesy, but it is actually really cool to hear. And there's like a worldwide viewer, you know, from someplace far away. That's, it's pretty crazy that the internet can bring people together like that. So this is the first level. I guess I'll do it again. But it's pretty fucking nuts! Wow, I just first tried it though. It seriously took me like a billion tries to get it the first time. But I just actually first tried that shit. Seems maybe a little loud. So yeah, the whole conceit of this world, by the way, is that I'm Bandage Girl and I'm saving Meat Boy this time. And the world is like all cutesy, I guess. That was part of what, like, turned me off of doing it in my first playthrough. Fuck. Because I was kind of like, yeah, I get it. Like, it's all cutesy, and there's, like, happy-go-lucky music, but it's, like, the hardest level. I get it. That's a very unique juxtaposition you've made there, Edmund M. But it's not that bad. The music's just not the best. This is always a track I skip over on the soundtrack. I need to wall jump there. You can't get enough speed unless you wall jump there. I feel like. There you go. Yeah, baby. Woo! Alright. Fuck. This is fucking nuts. There must be a way to just, like, weave through all this, like, speedrun style, right? Okay. That's cool. Ooh, I don't know if I can even squeeze in there, man. I don't know if that's possible. Oh my god. Is this... Am I immediately gonna hit a wall here? No, this is how it felt playing the first level. This one seems a little harder, actually. I'm gonna go on a limb and say this one seems a little harder than the first level. Ah. Look, I can live. I can survive there. I can survive there. Maybe. Oh. Yeah, your boy might switch over to Dark Worlds at a certain point. If it keeps going like this. Okay. Alright. That's cool. It's a very nice game we've made here. I feel like I need to wait 2 turns of the small ones, and then I just need to run directly into it. Okay. Okay, I'm now here. Now I am here. Is that a Neil Breen reference? I am here now. There are safe zones, I am being informed. Oi, like right here. So now I can sit here and think. Get my thinks on. Okay, that's cool. Oh yeah. All right. I'm getting a little further now. On average, not every time. I need. Oh, your boy needs a drink. Your boy needs a drink. Oh fuck! Do you ever just drink water wrong? It's like the easiest thing to do, drinking water. And I still manage to fuck it up sometimes. Okay. Okay, okay, I can't do that. I can't do that. Sir. Okay, that, yeah, there's a lot to keep track of. I know it looks like I'm just jumping into obstacles, and I am doing that. I just want you to understand my position here. There's a lot going on screen. I'm wondering how much longer this level fucking is. Pee. Pee. Let's watch that replay. There's like a million deaths on that first song. Oh. This is... oh, man. Okay, and the rest is history. Oh, fuck. I was just gonna go right in my face. Oh, God. Oh, this is... CBT level. I see. I get the whole CBT joke. Alright. This part of the song is the best part. I wish the whole song was like this. There's gotta be a better way. There's got to be a better way. I'm sure the speedrun of this looks mighty impressive, but I'm doing it this way. Fuck you. Oh. I need to wait just a little bit longer. Okay. Ooh, playing it safe. I'm trying to keep controller ASMR to a minimum, but there's only so much I can do with this kind of fucking level. It's like the saw blades are round, so you can survive if you jump or stand completely still on the platform. But if you jump right up, the roundness of them will get you. So fucking round, Mike. Okay. Sorry, I needed to do a little Scatman prayer. Overlooked Scatman song, Scat Mambo. He does a fucking, like, let's listen to it. Just the beginning. Fucking hell, man. Calm down, Scatman John. Jesus Christ. It's like, how does he do such things? Oh. Fuck my life. Ooh. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my fucking. Ah! Oh! Oh! Did you know that Bob Ross had a coke nail? I learned about coke nails yesterday. I didn't know this was a thing, but apparently people who do cocaine sometimes shave their fingernail so that they have, like, a sharp nail. It's really weird. But they, like, use it to scoop up cocaine, I guess. And, apparently the uncle, or, like, the grandpa in, the original, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, he had, he had a coke nail during filming, for whatever reason. And Bob Ross also had them, and people say that he used it to scrape paint off of paintings. Which I don't know. My impression of Bob Ross would not be worsened if I knew he did cocaine a few times. There was a rumor that Carrie Fisher had one, and then she actually tweeted out something hilarious along the lines of, like, no, I don't do cocaine off of my nails, I do it through a straw like a normal human being, or something like that. Kind of funny. There was like a photoshopped image that went around or something. Actually, I shouldn't speak of such things. I might be wrong on this. Okay, I got through it. Cock and ball torture. Look at that. It's kind of weird that some of them just freeze when they fall to death. I mean, I know it's for doing coke, but, like, couldn't you just, like, put it on your, like, finger or whatever? Also, is this entire part of the replay me looking at Scatman? What is happening? I know how it ends, but I'm just curious what the fuck is happening right now. Okay, I guess... I feel like I was paused for that? Whatever. Okay. It's cool. Cool level. I'm trying to, like, be a speedrunner, and it's not working. Oh, it's shaped... Look, the thing is shaped like Meat Boy. The level's shaped like Meat Boy, that's cute. Ooh. This... Oh my god, so, okay, I don't want to bring up Fablehaven again, but this is from Fablehaven. There's literally a scene in Fablehaven, I forget which one, where the main characters are, like, inside, like, a cavern, and there's a bunch of, like, slowly drifting death balloons that'll, like, pop into, like, gas that dissolves you if you touch them. That's exactly what this is. I'm just waiting for a moment for it to be, like, clear for me to jump across, but it's just not happening. If one of them comes in here, I'm fucked, by the way. Fuck, I hit the ceiling. Ahoo. I need to just go for it, I guess. I don't know, I can't wait forever. I don't wanna live forever! Ah! Ooh! Oh, that is just satisfying to get, though. Just fun. I don't even care that I died. That is, these levels are short. They're not a massive gauntlet of, like, Kaizo shit. At least not yet. I like that. Fuck. It went too late. I'm trying to, like, be a slick man. Slickman sled, and it's not working out. Didn't I say while I was playing Line Rider that the gameplay is basically Stickman sled? If I didn't, then that was a missed opportunity. Fuck. Hey! I don't know, I guess the coke nail thing was just weird to me, because it's like... There's so many easy ways to... I mean, I've never done coke, I guess I should say. But I can only imagine you just put it on your, like, finger, I don't know. I guess it's for people who are just, like, constantly pumping coke. Just, like, you know, they've got, like, a pocket full of the shit. And they just need it to, like, get through the day. Ooh. Ah. E. Aye. You know, the scene with the balloons drifting around was kind of horrific in Fablehaven. Like, it was... Oh, Christ. A dude gets, like, dissolved. Like, a main character gets killed and, like, dissolved. And they're just like, well, I guess we just have to keep moving. Yes, I only do gentlemanly drugs like crack cocaine. Ooh. Ooh. Super Meat Boy is best enjoyed while under the influence of cocaine. Somebody says. I can see a cokehead enjoying this game. They'd just be like... Come on. Oh, I keep doing that. I keep dying to that exact same one. During the replay, there's gonna be just a massive, like, pink splatter on that one dude. I need to... Ooh, there you go. I was gonna say I need to rethink my strategy. Turns out I needed to be fucking slurk. A+. Look at that. These replays are nuts. Assuming you can ever beat the levels, I bet you feel pretty dumb right about now. Fuck. I'm not even gonna try doing that. That first one. Ah, ooh. Okay, what? I don't think this music changes for the entire world. Nope. That's... Yeah. Yeah, y'all will have to inform me on how good of a track it is by the time we're done doing this world. Fuck. Oh, wow. I was doing this first part so well, so consistently for the first few tries, and now I just suck at it. Let me over there. Okay, that one wasn't so bad. It doesn't in any other world. Yeah, but the music's better in the other worlds. Oh, fuck me. Oh, no. Oh, Christ. Look at this shit. Look what I gotta do. Oh, and you can get nicked by it there? That's cool. I just need to, like, run off into it, maybe. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Probably slick it. Yahoo! Ooh, I hate these fans so much. You guys know this. I dislike... Okay. Second worst level in the game. What? What is the worst level? Have I already played it? I bet I haven't. It's probably like Dark World penultimate chapter. That's my guess. I guess you could say I'm not really a fan. I suppose you could say I'm not a fan of these. Oh. Mmm. Mmm. We're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue. Yeah, I might have to change this music. It's just like, yeah, I get it. It's like pink and aggressively cheerful. Yeah, that's funny, mate. I get it, because it's the hardest levels, mate. It's a funny juxtaposition, mate. Oh, I wonder, actually, can we listen to the 2015 version? We can change it to the 2015 version, guys. I've never listened to this before. It seems like it's of the same ilk. Fuck. Ooh. Mamma mia. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. This is makeup tutorial music. As somebody who has not seen maybe more than 1 or 2 makeup tutorials, that's still funny to me, because it totally seems like the type of music that someone would use for that. It's like Nintendogs music. And I've never played Nintendogs, you know? Fuck! Does vaguely resemble zombies on your lawn. Okay, okay, cool. Neat. Elsa flash game music. It's not bad. It's just like, yeah, you might. Come on. Okay. These fans are the worst! I hate them. I hate them because if you go too high... Ugh. If you go too high, you die. I don't like dying. Floral shop. God. Would I get copyright claimed for floral shop? I wonder. Not that it's a huge deal. Probably won't be editing this into a video. See, now I'm just like screwed. I feel like I can't even do anything from there. I need to. Oh. It's so hard. It's so hard. It's such a hard level. I just hit my coke nail. See, now I'm screwed. Pee. PJ Cocaine. Oh. Fuck. E. I know you're not supposed to touch the spikes, by the way. This is gonna be a hell of a replay. Fuck you! That shouldn't go through the wall. It shouldn't. It just shouldn't. Gosh. Rafiki, 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 Rafiki. Monkey Man. Monkey Man. Just rise to the occasion, Cotton Lady. Fucking hell. Oh. Eat your cum, and then you know I did it. It only took 1,000,000 tries. Why is there one stuck at the beginning? Also, that was from chat. Somebody in chat said, eat your cum. I couldn't just let it slide. Oh. Ah! Feck. This is kind of Plants vs. Zombies-esque music. It's really weird. Not sure how to feel. Symmetrical level. Cool symmetrical level. Man, the difficulty curve is all over the place, in my opinion. This one took me like 5 tries. That last one took me like 1,000,000,000. Just put that level earlier, maybe. How many fucking keys do I gotta get around here? Okay, this doesn't look too bad. Seems like I might die a lot, but it doesn't seem too Kaizo-y. You gotta get a good rhythm going. Fuck. Did it wrong, did it wrong. I did it wrong. The name of this level is... Are you on the ground? Well, fuck you. Ah! Okay. I was kind of close that time. This isn't quite as bad as I thought it was going to be, although some levels are pure CBT, in my opinion. Sorry, that was me doing a bump of coke off of my coke nail, because I'm Bob Ross. Epic throwback moment. Ooh, I almost got caught. Bay almost caught me slipping. Oh. Remember that fucking meme? Ooh. This is a cool one. I like these rockets. Rocket to me. That's what the name of this level is. PP is actually the real name of this level. PP. Ah! Fuck's sake. For fuck's sake, game. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. For fuck's sake. Oh. I almost lived there. Almost. Coke and nail torture. Here's a thought, chat. Have you ever thought about this? Think about this. Where is Meat Boy? I like, only when I got the last key, I was like, where even is he? I need to go to the top. Jesus Christ. That's fucked. Eat my ass and then you die. You know, the working title for this level was actually Mario takes a big fat smelly pee-pee. Okay, that's not... I was like, what if I do this side first? And just stick to it. It's not a good strat. Ooh. Should've jumped. Should've jumped there. Imagine if these were seeking missiles. They are! They literally do seek you. Just not, like, super heavy. They usually hit a wall in this level, but they literally do seek you. Ah, you can see them curving towards me. Okay. Just win, please. Just let me win. Let me win, please. I need to like go serpentine when I'm approaching the top there. That's the strat. Okay. E. PP. Okay. Why am I like this? Oh, look, there's the curve. There's the curve right there. Meat-seeking missiles. That is what we call fuckered. That situation is a fuckered situation. Ooh. Oh, just an extra little cheeky one, even though you can't fucking see me. I'm John Cena! There was another key left. I didn't realize there was another key left until too late. I also thought I was dead there, and then I looked away and I was still alive. All sorts of mistakes happening today, such as my decision to stream this. This is one of those levels where you basically just hold the X key the whole time, the X button, or the trigger. I've been alternating because my fingers get sore from just holding the button most of the time. E. E. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to. Which was not my intention. Fuck. I'm alive. I'm dead. Not a whole lot of commentary right now, I'm sorry. This is commanding quite a bit of my focus. E. You know what? I'll get it on the way back. For some reason, this music is actually less irritating to me than the standard Danny B one. Ah. Fuck. Just don't bounce. Why do the keys gotta bounce like that? Kids of any age should not be bouncing at such speeds! Didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. No. No, Mr. Potter, I did not mean to do that, no. My fingers slipped on the button, Mr. Potter. Ah! It's actually getting up there. That's fucking insanity. That is insanity. Like, going up there is it's a death zone. That's what we call a kill zone in the Fallout New Vegas community. Ah. Didn't. Okay, I'm struggling to control the character at the moment. Ah! Mr. Potter. You know, apparently Snape, or Alan Rickman, the actor who played Snape, he was in on the, like, twist of the character. Like, J.K. Rowling told him before she'd even, like, written the books that contained further development of his character. It's kind of dank. Come on! Fuck! Go that way. It's the worst way to go. And while I lived, I questioned my own rationality. This one's pretty fuck, guys. I give this level a fuck. The fact that the keys bounce like that, I don't know that I don't know that I can say I'm a fan of that. I think that might be bad. Tiny nitpick, I know. But it makes it just, like, extra hard to get the key. I know it's like they bounce the same way every time, but it just adds a little extra finicky element to it. Especially because they're not large hitboxes. Okay. Why would you let an actor in on the ending? So that he could play the character better? Like, knowing how his character actually feels? I think that's pretty badass. Yeah, if the keys bounced around like Banjo and Kazooie's down B, that would make me not want to play the game. Ooh. The replay isn't even going to be that satisfying, because the missiles don't get captured properly. We'll only see, I think, the winner's version of the missiles. So it won't be like there's a million missiles firing off at all my clones. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Fucking hell. Okay. Bad idea. Bad idea. Motherfucker! I just have to go for it. Oh, it sucks. I have to, like, land on that tiny little platform up there. And then live. Like, bro. I mean, just going up there, it's like, bro. Bro. What? Especially because the one that's across from you, you need to, like, bait the one that's across from you into, like, firing at you. Because otherwise, it's just gonna shoot at you the instant that you come into view and just, like, instantly end your life. You know? Oh, God. But how? How? Wait. Okay, I had a fucking clever idea, but the thing is, how? I need to, like, go into the view of the other cannon to do that. Shit. I was a very clever boy for, like, a half a second. It's very finicky. Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. It's like, give me a break. That's so cool. Love the key bounce. Yeah, mate. I meant to jump that time. Oh, I meant to jump that time. Yeah, the Edmund M Flash game difficulty curve is kind of showing here. It's true. Ah! I need to let go of the trigger. That's like the one part where I need to let go of the triggers, right there. That's the strat, maybe. I've just been holding down. You had it? Wait, I'm confused, because I didn't beat the level, so what does that mean? I had it, only I didn't. Okay. I need to let go of the trigger there. That, I finally had that jump unlock. Ah. You might. No, I know what you mean. It is a little annoying. I get annoyed. It's like, yeah, I know it was close. Thanks, I was there. I was playing it. Thanks. Thanks for letting me know that I almost had it. Ah. E. Ah. Ba-ba. See, this music's not terrible. For some reason the other one just too, like, bombastic. I don't know. But this is at least just kind of pleasant music to listen to. This is the one, like, amount of, like, good mileage we're gonna get out of the, 2015 soundtrack. Yeah, so, I meant to grab that key. Oh, look at that. Oh, imagine if they were heat-seeking. That would just be the worst, wouldn't it? Opinion on paper straws. They get soggy. Next question. Ah! I'm glad we switched to plastic, but they're an ecological disaster. Ah! No. Lightning round. Lightning round on straws. I would say, okay, straw tier list. You got S tier, straw hat. Solid S tier. Then you've got the straws where it's got the little, like, balls of chocolate in it that when you drink milk through it, it turns it into chocolate milk. That's also S tier. Alright, so we got straw hats and the chocolate milk straws. Then you've got, what are those? The sours, the candy straws? Those are A tier. As well as, you know, bendy plastic straws. And then in A tier, you got straight plastic straws, which are, like, serviceable, I guess. And then shit tier is paper straws. Shit tier! Absolute fucking shit tier! Fuck! Metal straws, they don't exist. It's not true. It can't be true. No one would ever use a metal straw. How do you clean a straw? You'd need, like, a special utensil to clean out your straw. It would be like a trumpet cleaner. Ooh-ah. You clean your straw? Yo, can I tell you guys, as a brass instrument player, or an ex-brass instrument player, cleaning the inside of a brass instrument, which is just a big long tube, basically, it's just a straw, a fancy straw, really. A fancy metal straw. But, you get, like, special tools just to clean out the inner parts of it. Because they get, like, scummy. People don't realize this, but parts that you can't, like, physically scrub, they get scummy. So you need a thing, and there's a spit valve. to let out the, like, condensation that gathers in your instrument. That's why you should never lay down on the floor of a band room. Oh shit, I forgot to put Coke straws on the tier list. Of course, Coke straws in C tier, which stands for Coke. Fuck. Is this the worst level in the game? Is this the one that somebody was warning me about? I'm assuming it's a Dark World level, right? It's gotta be. I don't think... Does Cotton Alley have Dark World levels, actually? It's been so long since I've seen the map screen. Cool. Getting real fucking sick of hearing these, like, the weird noise these things make. God damn it. That's a cool missile. Ah! That was a pretty hard level. Holy fucking shit. Just constant death happening. Just constant explosions. Christ. Ugh. Look at the one that's just frozen at the beginning. What are you doing? Jesus Christ. It was so close, even in the end. Oh, fuck. Okay. Is that a... another one. Cool. Just as I was, like, starting to be like, oh yeah, now I don't have to hear the sound of these things anymore. It's like, hey, you want to hear the sound of that thing every 2 milliseconds? Okay. Okay. I wonder how long this level is. It's kind of an auto-scroller, not gonna lie. Kind of unepic for you to make an auto-scroller level. I'm trying to think of, like, ways to get around the, like, saw blades. You remember missiles? I'm sorry, I'm scratching my nose. I'm scratching mein Schniffer. Pee-pee, 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 poo-poo. Oh, of course. Yes. How? Wait. Ooh, whoa. Eey-oy. Alright. Just barely, that's how. Just fucking, like, by the skin of your teeth. What is this difficulty curve? Oh, Jesus. This is like the little Chad fight, or the big, normal Chad fight. Shit. Pee-pee penis. Pee-pee penis. Okay. That's my new character, new comedy character that I'm coming up with, P.P. Penis. He goes, Pee-haw! That's his catchphrase. I need to scratch my nose, I need to take a drink of water. This is fucking insane. Anybody remember Captain Underpants? Of course you do. You're cultured viewers. With, Professor... what was his name? I think his name was Pee-Pee Poopy Pants. I'm not even kidding. And it's like a total, like, Zoomer meme now. You know, I actually, when I was very young, I drew my own comics on, like, lined paper. And it was about a guy called Super Sunny. I guess because, I don't know, because I was a son? I don't even know. It was S-O-N-N-Y. And it was always, like, it was the kind of very formulaic comics that, Harold and Charlie, or whatever, write in Captain Underpants. Where, like, the world is invaded by weird aliens or some shit. And then he, at the end, Super Sunny would always kick them to the moon. Or, like, kick them to, like, Mars. It was really specific. He always, like, booted them to another planet. It's kind of weird. The one that I remember, I think there was one where it was, like, teeth people invaded, and there was one where tulip people invaded. That's all I remember. God damn it. Harold and George. Harold and Kumar. Charlie. Stop, Charlie! Fuck! Yeah, I didn't watch the remake of the movie. Or the weird movie that they made, I guess. It's not really a remake. I'm sorry, I'm just so used to there being 10 million remakes of everything. It's sort of a make. Which is fun, because that's like a poop joke. I'm gonna go make, guys. What was- ooh, what the fuck was that? That wasn't a wall slide. That was a seizure. Too late. Too late. I gotta be fucking, like, optimized. This is, you know, an auto-scroller where it actually is chasing you quite fast. Oh, no. That's a rip right there. That's a ripperoni. Yep. It's still fun, though. This game controls well. It's a good game for good people. God damn, I'm just gonna let myself die here. Screw it. Penis, alright? This is not a remake of original Meat Boy. Somebody, okay, and there are good remakes. At no point did I say, oh, all remakes suck ass. Oh, I would never play a remake. You imagined that part of the sentence. You imagined that. And also, this is not a remake of original Meat Boy. It's its own game. Original Meat Boy is ass, more to the point. It's a game that wholeheartedly deserved to be given a proper version. Okay, that wasn't in fucking Flash. The original one is referred to as a prototype, if nothing else. Look, there's that cool wall thing that happened again. What is that? I can't wall jump. I can't wall jump when I do that. So could that just stop happening? It's kind of a remake, I guess? I don't know. What is your point? What are you trying to say? At no point did I contradict myself. All I said was there's a bunch of remakes these days. It's like, oh lol, you're playing a remake, idiot! That's all I'm trying to say. Oh my lord. Ooh. Also, so what is with the whole cotton thing? Is that just like bandages, or is that like ladies' time of the month stuff? Is it a period piece? Is what I'm trying to say. Ah. Ooh. What is this game called? The stream category is Super Meat Boy, but it's not the original Super Meat Boy. I don't know what to tell you, man. Are you sure you just didn't play a console version that didn't get updates? I don't know. This is the original Super Meat Boy on PC. Could you perhaps be confusing the original Meat Boy Flash game? Ah. Like saying this game is a remake of Meat Boy is like saying Super Mario World is a remake of original Mario Bros. It's like, I guess? Sort of? Like, not really? I guess this has much more similar mechanics between the two games, although in this one they actually fucking work. They fucking work in this one, which is what elevates it. We are all remakes of God. That's very true. In his own divine image, or whatever. Okay. I'm a little bit behind schedule here. Oh, I can just slick right over that. One more jump. There you go. There you go. Suck my dick, Pepto-Bismol. Oh, look at how many of them just like die. They just sit there and die. Look at that. A ton of deaths there. A few stragglers that made it there. Oh, but only one could make the cut. How much is this game? I don't know. Look it up. It's like 15 bucks probably. Not too pricey. Okie dokie. Fuck. Okay. That's it. And also, yeah, sales. Steam sales. Just the layout of this level vaguely reminds me of You Have to Burn the Rope. Something about it. It's been in like a million Humble Bundles, too. Oh. Oh! I almost just skimmed that eyeball, mate. Oh, fuck. That's the way to do it right there. You gotta skim. Skim the peeper. Fuck. Peeper improperly skimmed. Shit. Why did I do this? Why did I do this? Because I'm a god gamer and I never lose. What is... oh. These. Oh, my favorite things. These, guys. These. Mr. Smash Brothers. It's like glowing effect on the water. I kind of like it. It's just I don't remember this being anywhere else in the game. The like lighting that's coming out here. Okie dokie. Did anyone else ever do this in their first playthrough? Intentionally die a bunch of times on a stage just to get a crazy replay? Like just have a bunch of lives where you like jump off in every direction at the beginning just to make it like look cool. Anybody else ever do that? They play video games? Okay. How long is this level? Seems like kind of a long level. Ah! Okay. Teeth. Ooh, he sent that next one out pretty fast, like, huh? Let's make sure this next one's pretty darn good, huh? That's not how you do. No, that's not how you do it. That's how you do it, right there, and then you jump right into the Pepto. Pee-pee. Bismol. It's cool. Right at 208 viewers. This is quite an unprecedented view count. Fucking Christ. They just had to throw that last one in there too, just to add a little extra challenge to the game. It was so lacking in that regard. Ooh, ah, E. This level is Pepto-Abysmal. That's a good one. That is a good one. You know, I got a comment from someone saying that they didn't watch my streams because they went to my stream and they asked a bunch of questions in the chat and I didn't respond. I was like, whoops. I don't really have much to say to that. I miss stuff and I ignore stuff. I mean, I got gamering to do. I gotta entertain the crowd. Oh, I've definitely had more views before, or viewers, but it's just lately I haven't had a ton. Yeah. Like, you should interact with your chat more. I don't know, I talk to chat decent enough. Just not, like, all the time. I don't know. Whenever I get something like that, I'm like, I can't help but feel like this is just, like, a disdain for not having, like, sub-notifications and stuff like that. Oh well. Lots of channels do that. Don't you dare. There's another one. There's another whole, like, half of this. Oh, that second half was way faster. Way easier. All of my deaths were in the first half. I thought they had me in the first half, not gonna lie. That's a funny Zoomer meme, right? People like that. The guy didn't come across as, like, super, like, salty or anything either. It was just, an interesting thing to write a comment about, I guess. Okay, I don't care. We know how this ends. Oh my god. I already hate it. Thanks. Thanks, I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. Is this the worst level? This had better be the worst level. Fucking hell. I think the better way is to go above this, right? I need to, like, get a good... Launch! Launch! Cool. Cool. Eee! Okay. Don't bounce down. Don't bounce down, you stupid dummy game. Oh, gosh. How much? There's so much of this level! I was like, make this be like 3 of these, please. At most. What other games are on your list of games to stream, Gray? Chat, let's sing along. My About section on my YouTube channel has a link to a literal list that I typed out of all the games that I plan on streaming. And if you have a request, leave it in the comments. Although, incidentally, to the person who has been requesting that I play Warbital fucking over and over again for like months, I'm not gonna play it. Sorry. Also, that's a really obnoxious way to ask for a game to be played. I had a good rhythm going, but then what do I even do? It's like if you're not on a good, like, pattern of, like, bounce, then there's not a whole lot you can do there. I'm on a good pattern of bounce for this one. Good sense of line. Penis! Okay. I didn't want to do that. Fun fact, that was not my intention. Hey, chat, was I close for that one? Let me know in the comments if I was close. I'm holding the direction. Holding the direction. Yahoo. Would I play episodic games like Life is Strange or The Wolf Among Us? I think both of those are on the list. Maybe not The Wolf Among Us, but I'll play The Walking Dead. Pete. Pete. Ah. Let's see, what do I do here? Bah! I couldn't do it. Could not do it. I really couldn't. I tried. I've played the first episode of Life is Strange and the first episode of The The Walking Dead, rather. I haven't played The Wolf Among Us. Who has? That was like the first one where it was like, oh, Telltale's just gonna do the same thing over and over. Cool. Which is like fine. But I wasn't, I only played like the first episode of Walking Dead, so it clearly didn't grab me quite enough to play the whole thing, but I think I'll play the whole thing on stream. It might have just been that I didn't even like want to like see what happened next, because I was like, it's just gonna be more depressing shit, you know? Ooh. Yeah, it's a long list. I've got a lot to do. If it ever seems like I'm rushing a game, it's because I got other games to get to. Some people were saying that, some people, not a huge amount of people, and they're not like being super mean about it or anything, but some people are sad that I didn't play Fallout right, apparently. People were like, no, you gotta pay attention to the story and read all the like flavor text and shit. I'm like, the glitches were really the thing that was keeping me going by the end. To be honest. I didn't. Okay, alright, I can't do this first part now. Don't hit the spike. Don't. I had too much bounce. Bah. Fucking hell. Like, how? Wow. Yahoo. Ahoo. Yes, Fallout is very much not my type of game. But I do want to be informed, you know? Like, I pushed through on, like, Mario RPG, even though I didn't really like that very much. I guess I didn't push through on some games. Fucking Gish I gave up on. It's another Edmund M game. Which he has said in the past is comparable to Super Meat Boy, and I think that is just bullshit. Maybe he wasn't saying in terms of quality, but just in terms of like the type of gameplay, but even then, Gish is about controlling a very strange to control, sort of sluggish character. Whereas Super Meat Boy is about really difficult situations, but you have an insane amount of precise control over your character. And Gish, this game doesn't look, like, revolutionary or anything. Like, the visual style of the levels in this game, it's, like, okay. It's, like, acceptable. But, Gish looked ugly as shit. It was so gross. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of RPGs. I'm much more an active gameplay type of person. I like to see shit happen. I tend not to have the patience for going through a ton of like dialogue trees, even though games like Fallout sort of force you to in order to like even slightly understand what's going on. Play Spewer on Flash Game Friday? Well, I've actually already played all of the Basement Collection on stream. There's separate, or I guess the basement collection is actually listed on the game's spreadsheet. But there's actually a separate spreadsheet just for Flash games because there's so many Flash games that I played, and a lot of them are schlock. So I was like, you know what, that gets its own list because I don't want to just like overpopulate the main list with like 200 shitty like Spider-Man Kisses games. Fuck. Hey, remember that one time I was close? Opinion on Skyrim, then. Well, I played a little bit of Skyrim, actually, when I was younger. My dad, from one of my birthdays, he was like, hey, son, I got you one of those video games you like so much. It was like right when my parents were like starting to let me play video games, which they didn't for a very long time. And he got me Skyrim, and I played it for a bit, and those huge games, I just don't know what to do. Like, it's the same with like Minecraft. I don't know where to start. I'm just like, I just want to pick a direction and run, but then the game kind of punishes you for doing that, and is like, no, be slow and methodical, and go through all the dialogue, and read all the flavor text, and shit, and I'm like, well, I kind of don't care if it's just gonna be, like, a massive, like, huge, expansive world, but it keeps, like, plodding me along with, like, sort of samey shit, and things that I find kind of boring. I don't know. Like, I'm not saying Skyrim's bad, I only played it for a little bit. I got, like, the first, like, Scream ability. I like went through a dungeon, got the Scream ability or whatever, the Foos, and then I went to a town, and I remember I like picked up a bowl without realizing that that was stealing, and then the entire town was like, thief! Oh, we all hate your guts! And I had to kill them all because they attacked me. And I was like, you know what, this is not my type of game. I'm too like clumsy for this. Ah. Ooh. Look at this shit. Look at this shit, because what do I... Oh, I should have gone over the saw there, maybe. Ah. Oh. Yeah, I think realism is kind of overrated in games. Like, all these games that are about, like, 3D modeled people, they for some reason grab me a lot less than games about a fucking, like, cube of bandages, apparently. Look at this shit. Jesus. I want to watch the beginning of that again. Because that's just crazy. They're dropping like flies. Ah, oh, cool. Cool, yeah. Yeah. Oh. More pain. How would you feel if Dark Souls had a more stylized look? I actually haven't played Ashen. I might check it out one day. But comedy hour. Jokes, 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 jokes. Sorry. No, it'll be fine, I guess. I don't know. I kind of like the gritty, gross style that it has, though. It kind of does have a style. That's one of the things, like, initially when I looked at Dark Souls, I was like, ah, it's just like a realistic game about, like, hitting with swords. But, it's actually got quite a bit of, like, a sort of horror, Lovecraft-inspired style of its own. It's even kind of silly at times. Oh. Like, at first I was just like, oh, it's just, like, I was immediately turned off of trying to play Dark Souls, because saw it and I was like, okay, it just looks like man go around hit thing with sword. But it ended up being a lot more than that, which is gratifying. There you go. Woo! Yeah, Bloodborne is definitely more stylized, and Sekiro probably. And those games look absolutely beautiful. Can't wait to play them. Oh shit. I didn't realize these were crumbly blocks until they began to crumble. Also, it's these things. Great. I would recommend Dark Souls, yes. But it's one of those things that's kinda hard to recommend because some people just really seem to hate it. Like, it seems like Dark Souls, it's easy to get a bad impression of the game, you know, or to have a bad first experience with it. But I would encourage you to, you know, not shy away, like, if you do want to get into it, because I would say it is really rewarding once you, like, get over the wall. But I think maybe the biggest problem with Dark Souls is that it has a wall to get over, you know? Oh, Jesus, look at this shit. Oh, fuck. But, it is very rewarding once you get past it. What? Hold on. Wait, how do I... That must have been from a previous button. Shit. Watching a Let's Play beforehand, also not criminal. I have heard, actually, that... I haven't played Bloodborne, but I've heard that it is actually apparently a better game for newcomers. I don't know how true that is. I can't kill myself on this... Oh, there you go. That was weird. And also, watching, like, Vadividya is not a crime. There's great lore videos on the internet that really, like, the story or the narrative or whatever you want to call it in those games, is not spoon-fed to you. And, it takes some searching to, like, really understand what's going on sometimes. Which is also kind of, like the gameplay, kind of rewarding in its own way. Come on, there you go. I hit the last spike because I literally didn't see it there. That's cool. This doesn't seem too bad of a level, though. Okay. That's a fuck you spike right there. Okay. These are clever ideas for levels. I like the shit they got going here. I was kind of, you know, when I first played this, I was like, oh, this last world just seems like a fucking, like, Kaizo fuck you world. And it is a little bit, but it's not just all frame-perfect jumps between saw blades. There are unique ideas that are fun. I need to hit that switch, though. I keep missing that one. Cool. I tried to jump at that time. I just choked. That one right there on the ceiling is hard to, like, scrape without bumping your head on the ceiling. And that's the way you want to do it. Okay. But yeah, Dark Souls, it's like, don't be afraid to look shit up. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to die and lose quite a few times, because that's part of it. It's a very, you know, it's a cohesively designed experience because it's like every part of it points to every other part of it, if that makes any sense. Oh, good. Some of this. It's like the difficulty is there for a reason, you know, it's not just hard just for the sake of fucking you around. I think some people get offended at, like, the game taking, like, cheap shots at you occasionally, like, moments that are essentially just bullshit, like, where you just die because the game decided that you will. Those moments are very few and far between, and they're there for a reason, you know? They discourage a lot of new players, but they're there to, like, get you into the brutality of the world that you're in, and I think it's good design! Even though Dark Souls games are not always amazingly designed from cover to cover. Ah! Yeah, like Joseph Anderson, or whatever his name is. I think it might be Jason. Fuck. But he does the long-ass reviews of video games. Always is talking about the gotcha moments in Dark Souls. And he always... it's weird. He has this paradigm... I don't remember this ever being on official, like, promotional material or anything for Dark Souls. But he has this idea in his head that, like, the gimmick of the game is that every challenge is, like, foreseeable, and, like, if you were a completely, perfectly meticulous and skilled player, you could theoretically get through the game on your first try. I don't know where he gets that impression. Like, I think that's just something that, like, people say about the game sometimes. And he, like, took that as, like, gospel, and then, like, half of his fucking, like, Dark Souls 1 critique is just talking about how, no, the game is unfair in parts, and I'm like, well, yeah, it is. It's supposed to be unfair in certain parts. It's supposed to make you fucking despair and feel hopeless. And give you something you need to, like, overcome. I don't know. It just felt like the try-hard spirit had been offended by moments like that. Because it's not like that was a promise that Dark Souls made, that they would be perfectly fair all the time. And clearly telegraph things. Ahoo. I don't know. I feel like part of playing Dark Souls is sort of like getting into the hopelessness of it all. I don't know, it's very immersive. Very, very immersive. It's like the kind of game that makes you realize, oh, you know, games about 3D modeled human beings don't have to be, like, generic trash. Like, they can feel very distinctive and have their own personality. And I'm not, like, 100% on Dark Souls. It's not, like, my favorite game ever or anything. Like, I'm not huge on the RPG elements. That's never felt particularly fun. And then Sekiro, like, severely downplayed the RPG elements, and then I didn't like Sekiro that much. I didn't like Sekiro as much as Dark Souls, sadly. I didn't even beat it. It was just too tedious for me. Well, Lark and I will revisit it someday, and I'm sure there will be some strategy change that just completely makes the game easy or whatever, but... it got to the point where it was just like, yep, this game's just gonna be a long succession of like repeated arenas that I have to like just grind for like hours to like get the muscle memory to beat. Which I don't find that very fun. And also like the world of Sekiro, it is beautiful, that game, but like the story didn't interest me. That was one where they kind of do like spoon feed you the story a little bit more, and it wasn't as compelling to me, especially because it was also like sort of a badass ninja empowerment story rather than you're a disgusting, scummy, undead corpse barely shambling along on your last legs. Go kill God or whatever. Go kill the dying gods. Whereas here it's like you're a badass ninja and you're fighting badass things and other badass ninjas. Didn't quite win me over. But again, I'll revisit. Okay. And also, I feel like they should have just ditched, like, the RPG elements entirely, you know? Like, even having a skill tree, I'm like, come on. Like, I hate the feeling that, like, I just, like, chose wrong in the, like, menu. Or, like, when leveling up. And it's like, well, am I just fucked because I did something wrong? That's a bad feeling in Dark Souls. Dark Souls 2, for all the shit that it gets, it has some great mechanics that I think don't show up in other games. Like the ability to reallocate your points, your like leveling points. Actually, that might be in other Souls games too. And there's also bonfire aesthetics, which I know don't show up in any other Dark Souls game. Fucking hell. The thing... See, okay, people always say, oh, you shouldn't go into Sekiro expecting Dark Souls. I definitely wasn't. Because I had 6 million people before the game came out being like, don't expect Dark Souls, it's gonna be very different. And it's like, really, I should have expected it to be more Dark Souls-like. It is pretty Dark Souls-like, guys. Like, people were like, oh, it's a totally different thing. It's like, yeah, the base experience, like, the progression is kind of the same. Like, it's just a lot of the details have been changed. And in more significant ways than, like, Bloodborne changed them, or from, at least from what I've heard. But I think that, like, you know, people are like, oh, it's just all about parrying, bro. And it's like, some bosses, if you just parry them over and over, you don't win. There's, like, more strategy to it than that. It still has, like, Dark Souls-y elements of combat and strategy that you need to take into account. It's, I don't buy the, oh, it's a rhythm game thing. It's a cute thing to say, but I don't know if I buy it. I don't know, maybe my opinion will change once I get good or whatever. What the fuck? Look at this one, this is chaos. Oh, fuck off, how long is this level? This is so fucked! What? Is this like the last level? This is the last level. I was like, this had better be the fucking last level. Alright, I didn't even realize I'm like most of the way through this world. Oh. Let's see, is there... There's no dark world, it seems. Oh, nope, there is. Nope, there is. For some reason, the prompt for Dark World didn't show up. Oh, it's because I haven't beaten this level. I see. Oob's Revenge. I hadn't been looking at the names of these. Pepto. Oh, it's literally called Pepto. Fucking hell. Ugh. That jump, those jumps, fuck. This is the level where I get fucked around. I don't know what it was in Sekiro about like all the repeated mini-bosses that like rubbed me the wrong way. It's like, I almost feel like if they had just been standard enemies, that were just like special, I would have felt like less bad about it, but it just felt like lazy. It's like, oh, you know, Juzo the Drunkard, what a great encounter. I remember that was so cool. You're in like the burning Ashina estate, you know, at the front, and there's like all these dudes that you gotta take out, and then you fight this crazy drunk like sumo sword fighter. It's so awesome, and then you find 2 more reskins of him just sort of sitting around later on, and it's like, oh, well, that guy feels less special now. Even though they like gave him a name, they're like, oh no, he's a member of like a set of twins. It's like, cool. Headless too. What a memorable encounter, and then you find him like 6 more times. Playing Sekiro for the first time, like the first few streams of that, I was having an absolute blast, but it got to the grindy point for me. Pain Train. Pain Train. Ooh, ah. I mean, that's like a classic FromSoft move, right? First half of the game is way better than the second half, but I don't know if that's quantifiably true. Like, the Guardian Ape, that's like... I guess the Guardian Ape is like kind of midway through the game. And that was a cool fight, but that was where it started to get frustrating for me, personally. The amount of times they lie about how many phases a boss has in that game, too. Like, Dark Souls just barely started to do that. With, like, Sister Fried. I guess, sorry, spoilers, but it's a minor spoiler. But, having bosses have... like fake outs where it's like, oh, you killed the boss, and then they come back, it's like, well, fuck you, just give them a second, like, little health bar. How many times are you gonna do this shit? It's like, I never feel like I can trust the game after that. Because they just lied. Yeah, and then there's the double ape fight. Which thankfully you can skip, but also it feels like you need all the beads that you can get, you know? For the, like, survival in that game. I don't know why I paused there. Is this the shittiest level? Is that what the person was saying earlier? I wonder. It's probably like Dark World this, right? That is the fucking worst. Oy vey. Oy vey. Ooh. Ah, ooh. Ah, ooh. E, ooh. Yeah, I haven't played Isaac in a while. I've been working on the guide for it, on and off. I really haven't been working on it super hard, to be honest. It's been weeks since I've even opened the file. It's been... I've had a bit of, like, creative block while making that, to be honest. Maybe just lack of motivation to work on it. I don't know. Fuck! I didn't mean to run into that. I need to crack my knuckles. Oh, God. Ooh. Stretching out my fingers a little bit. I mean, I'll certainly play more Isaac once the big expansion comes out, of course. This is it. You know, I think I'm gonna end the stream after this. And then I think after this, I don't know if I want to do the whole Dark World thing. Like, I think the next, like, series, the next series of this, or then, like, the next stream, like, this one will just be called, like, Cotton Alley, I guess. But, then after that, I might try doing the Dark World, but I think I'm gonna try to get all the bandages and warp zones in the Light World, at least. I don't know what I'll fucking call it. Ahoo. Oh, God. How much longer is it? That's what I need to know. It's like I haven't even seen the end of the level. Fuck that. That's so... Just had to make the last level a fuck you level, didn't you? Is the Dark World not actually that hard? Ooh. Like, that part where you can't jump, like, more than, like, a centimeter? That part just sucks. Not a fan. Yeah, what if we restrict the player's movement a ton, mate? They love that, mate. Yeah. Yeah, I'm Breadmond McMillan. Eat my bread. Cool. Ah! It's like I'm Jigglypuff. I look like Jigglypuff, my character. I keep, like, just thinking it's Jigglypuff. And I'm like, oh right, I'm Bandage Girl. This isn't a Pokemon game. Thanks, I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. Just the, like, severe amount of time between attempts on, like, the new part of the challenge. Nah, mate. Nah, get it out of the game, mate. Get it out of the game. It's a bad part. I wonder what the cutscene is at the end. Nobody spoil it. I'm sure it shows you something for doing this. Surely. Ooh. And there's a Dark World version of this, too, apparently. That is so fucking horse shit. That part right there. And then it's like, congratulations, you have to go fucking like trod through the entire rest of the level just to like attempt those jumps. Yeah, Retro Games, I think, had it right with the live system, mate. It should send you back to the beginning after 3 tries, mate, so you can get really good at the game, mate. Yeah. To those of you who just joined us recently, yeah, the soundtrack has options. It's like, you can either do the original soundtrack, which I think is more annoying in this one level. But right now we're doing the 2015 version of the soundtrack, done by, Ridiculon or something. But, this one track I find is actually better than the default track. And if they're gonna give me the option, I'm gonna take it. Fucking obnoxious. Just obnoxious. It's like, just play a video of Edmund McMillan, like, masturbating. For like 30 seconds for every attempt, rather than making me go through the beginning of this every time. Fucking hell. Yeah, that's not what fun is, Edmund. You forgot what a fun game is. Hey, guys, remember the greed machine in Isaac? Remember the greed machine? Remember the whole thing about how the greed machine breaks? With increasing consistency? Frequency? That's the word. With increasing frequency, the more coins you put into it, requiring that you do like thousands of runs in order to actually fill it legitimately. In order to unlock a character that sucked ass. Seemingly unintentionally. Yep, I cheated the greed machine too. Absolutely, yep, I cheated it. Yep. With the copy pasta, I am immune. I cheated it too. Because that's just horrible game design. I feel literally zero guilt in doing that. It's like, I hate it when the ultimate challenge is just something that basically wastes your fucking time. That one was even, like, this one's just a really hard, long level. Like, the greed machine is like, no matter how good you are at the game, it will take a million fucking tries to actually unlock the character. And it's like, if you get a good run where you like end greed mode with like 99 coins or whatever, and then the machine just breaks after like 1 coin, and you're like, well, there's that entire run just gone. To be fair, if you just play through with each character while getting 99 plus coins for each run, it's not too unfair to fill it. What? No? Someone bring up the, like, calculator. Somebody made, like, a website that calculates, like, given certain RNG values, how many attempts it would take, assuming that you get, like, 99 coins in every run. and it's still an obnoxious amount. Like, it's literally just stacked with RNG. Like, yeah, you could get insanely lucky. Like, seriously, like, cosmically, like, your winning lottery ticket just got struck by lightning type of luck. And get it on, like, in like 10 tries or something. But likelihood is it's gonna take a lot more than that. Yeah, I have no real desire to play Jump King either. That's a streamer bait game. Like this last level is just barely starting to eke over into the bait category, where I'm like, is this bait? But only barely. Whereas things like Getting Over It and Jump King, I'm like, yeah, those are just made to be frustrating. I would feel no satisfaction upon completing it. And I will probably feel no satisfaction upon completing this, either. Let's keep it perfectly real here. I did it. Holy fuck! Yeah! Bitch! Oh! I was so ready to choke at that last bit. Christ. Yeah, frustration for the sake of frustration games do need to stop. That's true. Oy vey. They should be at most like QWOP, like a joke. I feel mild satisfaction, but it's more having completed the whole world rather than this specific one. It is a capstone, but that was not a satisfying challenge. No. Were there really only 2 that made it up there? Oh, the other ones were slow, I get it. That wasn't satisfying this level, no. It's fucking annoying. Okay. Let's, you know, fuck it, save it. Now what do we got? No cutscene? Sad. Aw. Alright, well, you know, that kinda sucks, but whatever. I did it. Cotton Alley, complete. And I think that's gonna be it for the stream, guys. That's so pain. There was a little bit of pain, but guess what? I got through it. It took like 2 hours. There is overall a sense of satisfaction, though. Definitely. It is, you know, the challenge is its own reward. But some of those levels were dicking me around, man. Some of those were wasting my fucking time. What is Super Meat World, actually? This is like user-made content, right? Let's briefly look at what this is. I don't know if I've ever even clicked on this. Yeah, okay. It's user levels. I can't even, what? I can't even move around. What? What? Wait, what? I couldn't even, like, move around. I can't do anything. Do I need to use my mouse? Oh. That's weird. The controller doesn't work for this menu, you have to use your mouse. So I just want to briefly look, like, Salt Factory XX. Oh, it's a whole world. Christ. Okay, so they look very similar. And this looks to be quite challenging. I don't think I'll be doing this, though. I just want to briefly, like, look at what this is. Yeah, okay. That's it. That's it. Alright. So, there you go. Cotton Alley, complete. What a fucking weird world. I did it, though. Thank you for watching. I guess the next stream, I don't know, maybe I'll call this one, maybe the title of this one will be, like, Dicking Around in Super Meat Boy Part 1 or something. I don't know. I don't know how to categorize these streams. Since the first one was a speed run, kinda, but, like, not really. Oh well. There'll be more of this game. I'll see you guys later. Take it easy.